Welcome back to HDTechLogic. In today's video we're going to be seeing exactly what I use on a day-to-day basis with my computer. Also, just a heads up, this video was recommended to be made by Jack12_22. Thanks Jack. So here is the desk setup, and as you can see we're going to be going from left to right today. So what do we kick off with? Well, we got my stereo disco mixer. Now I use this as a preamp or preamplifier because the audio that comes out of my mic is a bit quiet and just needs that extra bit of boosting. Moving on, we've got this tape input at the back that you can see is being used. That plugs into my phone in case I need to record any audio from the phone. That can go into that auxiliary, which will just tune straight into my line-in mic, which is what you're hearing. Now, we've got the speaker. Now, this is a double set, left and right, stereo, and round the back, we've got the sub. Now, the sub is the subwoofer, it does all the bass, it's working really well so far, don't see any reason why to replace it. Moving on, we've got the HDTechLogic notepad. Now, at the moment, this is a bit blank, but soon to be filled. Next, we've got the HDTechLogic mug and a wireless dongle for internet access. So, that's that. Moving on, what have we got? Well, we've got this mic, and this is a Sony mic. It's not the latest mic, but it's worked really well so far. It goes into the stereo disco mixer for that boost of volume and is the line in. As you can see, if I'm doing it from the direction that I'm filming from, if I tried to talk in that direction, it wouldn't work, but if I was doing it from the direction I'm pointing at, it would work. Why is that? Well, it's a one direction mic. Next, we've got the Microsoft keyboard and mouse. These are just wireless, standard. They've worked a couple years back I bought them, no reason to replace them since. Next, we've got the volume rocker, which I have linked to the speakers. It came with them, it's lovely, it turns it up and down, and you can control the volume and power. Moving on, we've got these Dell monitors. They're professional 24-inch 19H monitors. Worked really well, had them for about a year or two now. Been working extremely well, no reason to replace them. Honestly, worked really good. Next, we've got the webcam, and it's a Creative Live Sync cam. And it was unboxed in 2020, no reason to replace it, worked absolutely fine so far. Next, you might be wondering, what is that thing in the background, that big thing on the stand? Well, that is the light, and that's my Viltrox light. A video of unboxing it will be previously on the channel, and as you can see, it's on a stand, and this works really well for my conferences. So instead of turning on the main light, I use that instead, because it just has better controls. This is the phone stand that I have. I made it in a design and tech class, and it was made a while back, but it's been working fine, and it basically just holds up my phone like I'm about to demonstrate to you now. So pretty good, I like it. It's useful if I'm just watching something in the background while doing something else on the computer. Now I've also got some hand gel, antibacterial, just in case I ever need to have some hand gel. And of course there's a lav mic. Now if you don't know what a lav mic is, it's a lavalier mic, and it clips onto your shirt, and the other end clips into a recording device, e.g. a phone, wireless recording device, etc. And a lav mic effectively allows you to record somewhere that's not basically the camera's inbuilt mic. It allows you to walk off, far from the camera, but the audio will still be recorded. Next, we got the headphones. Now I don't know the brand to these, and if you do know, leave it to me in the comments, but these have worked really well, no reason to replace them. Honestly, pretty good indeed. Now, the final attraction, the big thing, the PC, which specs go as follows. Okay, so let's kick it off with the CPU information. So, as you can see, I've got an Intel Core i7 at 2.9 GHz. Now, you believe it or not, but it's not 2.9 GHz. When the system was installed, it got the wrong information, sort of. The CPU can actually cope with 4.8 GHz. Documentation said that when I bought it, and also we've run some tests on it. It can handle 4.8 GHz fine, so it's a 4.8 GHz processor. Moving on, we've got the RAM, or the memory. This is 16 gigabytes, originally 8 when the PC arrived, but then it was further upgraded to 16 gigabytes. Next, we've got the disk. This is my solid state drive, my SSD, and this has got 512 gigabytes, really fast SSD, always work, no need to upgrade it, although there is slots for additional upgrades. Now there's the removable drive. Now we've got the Wi-Fi. Now this one is the Wi-Fi adapter, so this is inbuilt, and this basically allows me to access the internet without having to plug any sort of Ethernet in. This is the Intel UHD Graphics 630. It's the GPU that comes inbuilt with the computer. Let's say there was no graphics card that came with it, we would be using this, or we would have been using another graphics card, but when we've got the next GPU that you'll see, you can see why I'm not using this one. On this one we got GPU 1, which is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Super, which is quite a good graphics card. It's got 4 gig of GPU memory, and it's got 7.9 gig of shared GPU memory. It's got cooler cores in it, so it's fine for cooling down. Let's say in case something requires a lot of rendering, it can easily cool itself down. Now compared to my old computer, this thing is amazing. It can chew up a lot of content now like it's nothing, unlike my old computer which wouldn't have coped so well. So this is definitely a good graphics card. So if you're a content creator like me who uses stuff that uses a lot of rendering, such as Google Earth Pro, OBS, Premiere and more, it's definitely the thing for you. If I open my OBS settings quickly, you'll even see that I'm using my MBank encoder. This also came with the PC, and it's great. It renders and encodes the video really fast. Now that's the system spec, and in all honesty I'm really pleased with it. Now let's get back to the video. And that's it. That's the whole setup done in one video. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you did, do consider subscribing, liking the video and commenting on the video as well. It helps. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time around.